Yo, what is up guys, it's Lucas Official GX explaining exactly what I'm going to do with my channel in the future of 2026 and the following years, so buckle in and let's begin. Now, what do I mean by the fact that I need to change my channel's evolution by doing a leap into the editing style and such? Well, like into the first video I posted on this channel, you should probably watch it and subscribe to me if you want to help me out reach my 500 subscriber goal, which is the goal of helping me getting monetized and earning money because I'm broke, is the fact that I finally want to mention the day that I'm going to post better quality videos because I feel like my videos are boring even for me. Even for me, and even I feel like the content is a little bit too low for my standards. I know how to edit things because I've been learning for so many years ago, editing from my phone and now finally editing onto the gaming PC that I have, which is probably industry standard now to edit on a PC by using an editing software mixed with some things from other apps and making a really good video as the result. But the fact that my videos don't have any background music except for the Marble Race series and some time lapses which I did into my Minecraft challenges, there's no background music because some of them got copyrighted. Even though they got copyrighted, they were from no copyright sounds. If you know anything about those songs, how is that even possible to get copyrighted for using no copyrighted sounds? That doesn't make sense. I also want to mention the fact that I am finally going to share with you my PC specs and also to explain exactly what I want to do with my gaming PC because it kind of feels like a good PC, but it's not perfect, okay? So let me just break it down to all the A components plus some extras that I've added last year and had some downgrades from last year to this year. So the first thing that is powering everything together is the actual motherboard, which is a Gigabyte B760M, which is one of these MATX DDR4 LGA 1700 motherboards. We got the i5 14600K, which is powering the entire PC. We have the RTX 5060, which is broken, so I had to downgrade to a GTX 1650, which is almost 8 years old and 4 gigabytes of VRAM. In 2026 is not enough for me. And also, I have 32 gigabytes of RGB expensive DDR4. 3600 megahertz for me is pretty good. Of Corsair RAM. I have 2 terabytes of Team Group SSD, which is pretty fast and it can store multiple things into my gaming PC. I have a 750 watt Brown certification power supply, which is powering everything from the socket, which is literally what it means, plugged into a socket. And finally, I have to mention the cooler and the case, which is inside of my room. So the case which I'm using is the Deepcool's CG530 with 4 ARGB fans, so it's the CG534F. And the cooler that it's actually not an all-in-one liquid cooler, it's actually an Arctic Freezer 36, which is based on 2 ARGB fans, aka the Arctic P12 PWM ARGB, which is pretty cool. And to not forget to mention the fact that my PC has been through so many things. Like, I mentioned the fact that my graphics are just even broken. Yeah, let me explain exactly what happened with it. So it was back in 2025, June of 2025. I got the RTX 5060 to finally upgrade from this old GTX 1650, which I got since 2023, since I got the gaming PC. And since then, my graphics card started to do some really weird things that I'm not even making it up. Made my job on YouTube actually pretty useless, even though I had it to be 16 to verify myself as a YouTuber. But the problem with this graphics card, which I actually don't know what happened, is the fact that it started to do some really buggy things. My videos started to glitch, like literally any video started to glitch. My whole entire PC was super laggy, My entire PC froze because of the graphics card and it booted back without even doing anything. And it froze on me without even doing anything. That's how stupid the graphics card is. And it's a Gigabyte RTX 5060. So Gigabyte, it's a good brand. It has some cool motherboards and GPUs. But what happened to mine? It was brand new. I unboxed it. And then it just started to tweak after just a few days of using it. It got me better frames in Minecraft, as you know. I have some porn FPS in Minecraft, as you know. The problem that I had the most is that my whole PC didn't render all my videos and photos correctly. Some of them were completely corrupted, some of them were not completely loaded, so there's a segment that was missing or the entire PNG was missing, which is so dumb because I don't know how that happened. Good thing that the RTX 5060 is in the process of being repaired, or if not, the graphics card that I'm getting next for showing some even better quality of editing because it lags, because my GTX 6050 cannot even support the editing from my CapCut, which is the software that I use for editing these videos, except the times I use it on the phone, which I'm using on KineMaster. So the graphics card that I want to buy, if the RTX 5060 is not repairable, is the AMD Radeon RX 9060 XT with 16 gigabytes of VRAM instead of 4 gigabytes of VRAM. I'm quadrupling that, and then I'm getting 16 gigabytes of DDR6 memory, which is enough for me to support high resolution gaming and maybe even 1440p, because my resolution of videos is technically 1080p because that's the resolution of my monitor, and the resolution you're watching this video on is 1080p at 60 fps. So you're welcome for the smoothness. And also the webcam, which pretty much just makes my whole entire face look absolutely crisp and sharp. And using a custom background because I cannot show my real room because I haven't get any access to use my real room yet. So a green screen would have to do. You can see the green outline around my hand. So yeah, I'm using a green screen. I'm using a green screen for making those videos possible. So you're welcome. And to not forget to mention the fact that I've changed my microphone. I mentioned it in the spear video about the Minecraft Overpower spear. That is literally, well, it's one of these microphones, which is one of them Siri X. That's how it's called. A Siri X something. RGB microphone, which has better sound than the previous. And I have to mention, than the previous one, which was the Trust GX3 232, which was really good. It had a pop filter for you know what, and it kind of sucked. The audio was really echoey, and I can hear my own typing. But with this microphone, which I'm using right now, the typing sounds are actually really reduced, and I'm pretty proud of that. And I can also have echo without even editing the video. And the final thing that I have to mention, which is the loudest component of my entire PC, are the ARGB fans. 6 of them, which are really loud. The other ones, like the ones coming from the Deepcool's case, which is again the CG534F, are silent. The ones from Artec are literally almost the same as Be Quiet, which is a really good German company, but it's not a sponsor, okay? I cannot get sponsors until I'm getting the monetization process. And I also want to mention the fact, making this video possible, I cannot do this without my gaming PC. And I want to get myself a new spec sheet for my gaming PC, because even though I have a really good CPU, which is a 14600K, 32 gigabytes of RAM, which is hell expensive now that it's 2026 with the RAM crisis literally going above the hill 20,000 times. But my PC is still not to the level of 9800 XUD or even better. So I know my PC is good with 14 cores, 20 threads, a clock speed of 5.3 gigahertz, and I'm pretty satisfied with that. And the fact that it's processing everything, it feels really good. Even though it's kind of an old CPU right now because Intel released the new Ultra Plus series, which is a Core Ultra 5 Plus and a Core Ultra 7 Plus. I'm satisfied with my CPU. But the graphics card that is broken, I am not going to skip the graphics card, okay? I know I said that I'm going to skip the CPU, but I'm not going to skip the graphics card, okay? My Minecraft worlds are lagging because I'm using shaders with low level of quality. That's not good. And it's also lagging on some other things. And I also want to mention the fact that what I'm going to use for improving my videos, it's an app or a website called Epidemic Sound. Many YouTubers use this app or site to import music into their videos, whether it's DaVinci Resolve, Adobe Premiere Pro, or even CapCut, which I'm using into this video. But the problem with my content is also the video effects. So if I want to get some music, I might as well spend even more to get the CapCut Pro features, and then finally use them for my own good to make myself a bigger YouTuber than I am. 70 subscribers is a lot to me, but I know the future is going to be a lot better than I'm doing right now. And I promise you, I'm going to post the day that I'm going to make those videos into the better quality on my community tab. So if you want to check my community tab out, you can subscribe to my channel and turn the notifications so you cannot miss any type of thing that I'm posting onto my channel. And never forget about me when I'm going to post new content. And I'm really into the gaming PCs and the phones. Having an iPhone 16 in 2026, it feels again like a little mediocre to me because many people use the iPhone 17 Pro like most people using the iPhone 17 Pro over the iPhone 17. I know this video has been really random for now, but I really hope you enjoyed the video. And please write into the comments down below this video if you should consider my videos to be into a better quality or not. And that's it for me. So my name is Lucas Official GX, and I'm going to see you guys into my next video. Till then, take care, behave yourself, and peace out.